Scott, and I know you've had some experience with this subject. A few weeks ago, 5 of the 6 New England governors at a joint press conference announced that they were going to do something about the heroin or opioid epidemic that apparently was hitting us. This is not a criticism of the governors, because I like them all. And the fellow from Maine wasn't here, so I wasn't conflicted. But substance abuse, as anybody knows who's had any experience with this, folks, goes far beyond opiates. Folks with addiction problems will use anything. And the most popular addicting drug there is liquid that comes out of the bottle. It's called liquor. Many more people die from alcoholism than die from opiate addiction, even though I'm not suggesting that isn't serious. So, and my wife, who's deeply involved in this, as many of you know, and an advocate, tells me that she sees less and less opportunities for people with serious addiction problems to deal with those today than there were 10, 15, 20 years ago. So how do we deal with addiction as part of our overall approach to healthcare? Start going.
Well, I was an alcoholic and a drug addict myself for 16 years. I started drinking when I was 12. I started smoking pot when I was 14. I actually spent a fair amount of time hitchhiking around the United States, sleeping under bridges and begging for money on street corners. So I've been very low down, and I've experienced this firsthand, what it's like to be addicted. In February of 1986, I got down on my knees in a facility much like this one in Portland, Oregon. I surrendered my life to Jesus Christ, and I was healed and delivered from addiction. I never had another desire to take drugs or drink ever again. Right now, my wife and I run an inner city mission in Springfield, and many of the people that we serve are struggling with various forms of substance abuse, mental health issues, etc. Centers like this are absolutely essential. The more localized we can make healthcare, the better for everyone. But in terms of answering the question, I think number one, we have to deal with the gateway drugs, primarily marijuana. That was my drug of choice. It led me into that arena of the drug culture, and I took just about everything you could take. Our coffee house church is right next to Commerce High School in Springfield. A large number of those kids get high on the way to school. They get behind our building. They're smoking pot, and nobody is taking it seriously because they think, well, this is all going to be legalized across the country. Why should we bother? We have got to stop. I believe that's the number one reason for educational failure of kids across this state, probably across the whole country. Second, I would focus on trying to bring accountability into the delivery of services. People who are getting public assistance should be getting drug tested. And if someone is using the money that they're getting, or is living on public assistance because they're addicted, they should be getting treatment. And there should be a graduated level of institutional treatment centers depending on the level of ability of people to overcome those drugs. We should have a perfectly clean population of people using public services, and I think we would dramatically turn around the drug addiction problem in Massachusetts.
Thanks, Scott.